Friday, everyone. TGIF. Yes. Welcome into Local on 2. I'm Laura Schweizer.
And I'm Stephanie Langston, and we made it through the work week, and we are celebrating.
We are. We just saw our colleague, Miss Betty's nieces, Mariah and Michaela Dunlap. They are 11 years old, in the 6th grade, and just precious.
So cute they are. They just started a fresh new school year at Mitchell Nelson Elementary, and we're wishing you the best of this year.
Yes. Well, our first guest is well known around Music City, Jesse Lee Jones and his beautiful wife, Emily Ann. They're owners of Robert's Western World, a staple of Lower Broadway.
That's right. Just behind us here, you're seeing a live look at Broadway. A great time to get out and visit Robert's this weekend. One of the few true honky tonks downtown that honors the traditional sound that put Nashville on the map. Welcome in, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yes, you know, I'm a longtime regular at Robert's, one of my favorite places, but I just love the story behind how you got involved. Jesse Lee, if you'll tell us a little bit about those humble beginnings in Brazil and your journey here to Music City.
Well, just a young boy from a broken home, lots of dreams, and no means to make it happen. And you know, at my late teens, I started to play music, and I was exposed to a lot of great American music. But of course, I grew up in São Paulo, which is 22 million people. So I grew up listening and having to speak French and Japanese and all of that, Italian. So coming to America at 22, it was a tremendous journey. It was more the faith of others than my own. It was like folks, they gathered around me and they said, "We are going to get you up north." I'll never forget that.
Ooh.
Love it.
And we were these photos of you as a little boy growing up.
Oh,
no.
We got some good ones.
Really good ones. And you know what's awesome is, you know, you've been the owner of Robert's Western World for 25 years. And you say it's a beloved, hallowed place, and it's all about, you know, protecting the music that has made Nashville. Explain what makes it so unique and special.
Well, it's to me, it's a true honky tonk. And when I'm up on stage playing music, I say to people, look, we have no televisions here. It's about the music. If you have a TV, I mean, I'm a musician, and therefore I respect musicians and the sound that's coming out of it, of course. So you can't have televisions in a place and call it a honky tonk.
That's right.
You know, we have a piano up on stage, like the old honky tonks. This particular piano used to be Marty Robbins' piano. So it's very special. And then I had a friend approach me some 18 years ago about having church on Lower Broadway. And I welcomed him and his ideas, and we've been having church services on Sunday mornings.
Love that.
So for the first 2 hours of Sundays, while everybody's blasting their whatever type of music through the loudspeakers, we're having church service until 12.
We keep tradition. We keep the traditional aspects of the music that made Music City. And the family orientation. We welcome families until 6 p.m. and you know, people say, you're bringing your kids to a honky tonk? It's like, I'd rather them be there. It's a safe place, and it's more education than they'll get a lot of other places.
I know, that's right.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun.
I love it. And of course, speaking of church, you're just feet from the Mother Church, the original home of the Grand Ole Opry there. And that's a storied building. There's been a lot of history inside, and we still see some of that with the boots on the wall there.
It's been many things. Hank Snow's School of Music.
Well, the sign outside.
The sign was from Hank Snow's School of Music, but it's been
on Church Street.
Most well known for Shot Jackson and Buddy Emmons. It was the home of Showbud Steel Guitar Company. So above Robert's, it's all hallowed ground where they built, handmade, and even the famous Trigger, Willie Nelson's guitar, came from our building. And so we really try
Eric Clapton too.
Eric Clapton, so many people, and it's just we're ingrained with the history and the roots. And everybody says when you walk into Robert's, it's a different air, and it really is. There's something different. It's a branch of our home.
It really is.
And we want everybody to feel welcome from every walk of life and feel like when they walk in, their family.
It is an extension of our home.
Yeah.
I don't know how many club owners or honky tonk owners get on their knees and pray about the employees and the place and the vibe is so important. And you know, it's to me, like I came here from very far away to be in Nashville. Like other musicians, we have people here from Germany, we have people here from Japan, that I'm friends with.
Yeah.
We have some Italians, and and it's like we come here for country music, and country music the way we know of and hear back in the old country is real country music.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In fact, I've had a friend of mine once. He was with a band called Diamond Rio. Anyway, so he came to me and he said this to me. He said, "Listen, we went to play music in Germany, and the crowd was great, but then some guys started yelling, when you're going to start playing real country music?" And he said, "I thought of you because
it's
you
so
always
great.
say that." I mean, from the very beginning, when I fell in love with country music, roots music, really. Because if you go back, it's everything from jazz to
it's a collaboration
blues
of,
and everything. Early rock and roll, rockabilly music, and all of that.
Hillbilly.
Western swing, hillbilly music.
Hillbilly
In
music.
Favorite.
fact, back in the day, they used to call it hillbilly music.
Yes.
It wasn't country music. It was
right.
hillbilly music. But they didn't want Music City to be known as the capital of hillbilly music. So they decided that they would do country music instead. Country music USA.
Yeah.
So this is what we learn when we are outside of here. So why we're going to change that when we are here? We're going to keep it that way.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead, please.
Well, I was just going to say, I love that you keep the prices reasonable there, too. We only have a
Yes.
few seconds left. I want
Yeah.
to quickly mention this recession special that you guys
Yeah.
offer. It's a classic. It's a staple.
It is.
Walk us through that real quick.
6 slices of it's 6 slices of thinly sliced bologna, split into 2 different sections, fried over our seasoned flat top 36-inch grill on Texas toast.
And we can't
with lettuce,
forget
tomato,
about-
moon pie, a bag of chips, and a PBR for $6.
$6.
You can't go next door and buy a beer.
Yeah,
You
can't
can't buy a
right.
beer downtown
Yeah.
for $6.
And you know what? We are celebrating big with you. We've got about 10
Yes.
seconds left. Congratulations.
Thank you.
are celebrating 25 years
Yes.
of your ownership.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you are the owner. I love that you say that you pray for your employees and
Yeah.
all of your patrons. Thank you for
Thank
keeping
you for
the
having us.
legend alive.
Thank you for having
you.
us.
Thanks
We
for
love you
having us.
guys. Thank you.
It's not uncommon to see him on stage either. He'll be
Yes.
there tonight.
Well,
So,
yes, actually, I'll be there when I leave
Today,
here.
tomorrow, and Sunday.
Bring
Thank
it.
y'all.
Thank
This
you
is
guys.
We
It's
love
over.
you guys. Everyone, if you haven't been to Roberts in a while, stop by and create some memories. And if you want a good laugh, make sure to visit robertswesternworld.com and click on their merch section. We are obsessed with it. Some of the items are awesome.